Welcome to day 8 of our 12 days of watercolor Christmas ornaments in the month of November. As you can see, we're going to paint this adorable sheep with a wreath around its neck today, and we're just going to jump right in here, starting off with penciling in some basic shapes. First of all, just kind of a triangle with rounded corners for his little head, and then some teardrop shapes for the ears. And then I'm going to do kind of an oval around the whole thing for his body, but you can see I'm kind of doing it like a fluffy oval, if that makes sense. And then some hilarious little legs. I'm just doing very straight lines for the legs, which is hilarious to me. And I am easily entertained, so there is that, but I just think it is such a whimsical piece and it makes me smile. And I'm filling in the body with some water, and then I'm coming in. I decided I wanted a little bit of blue as my base for this sheep. And you'll see it's very subtle when all is said and done. But on top of that blue, while it's still wet, I'm just adding some gray, which is just a watered down black. And let me just say really quick, this is not my idea, this sheep with a wreath around its neck. I see it every year, and it makes me smile every year. I just think they're so funny looking and just a happy little piece. So and some people will tell you, oh, you shouldn't draw, you shouldn't use pencil. That's just showing that you're afraid. You just need to let go and go right in with either your pen or go right in with the paint. But I say you do what you got to do to make your art enjoyable. Because sometimes if you go right in with the paint or with your pen and you make a mistake, that's not fun. So do what you want to do with your art. And I am using just a straight black out of my pan for the head and the ears here. Very simple. I'm using Paul Rubens paints today. I've been really happy with this palette. I wasn't sure when I first got it. I actually was going to do like a review of them, but I wasn't sure. So anyway, I've been really happy with them. Okay, while I still have black on my brush, going to come down and fill in those, to me, hilarious legs. And going to give everything a good dry. And now I'm going to come in and just start with the wreath. And I'll zoom in here so you can see that I am just doing little dots, so just a series of little dots until it forms the shape of a wreath. Again, feel free to pencil in the shape of the wreath first if that is something that's helpful for you, but I just decided to go just dot them in. It's a whimsical piece and it's okay if it's not straight or whatever. So I am using tree green from my palette to start off with, and you can just use whatever green you've got. You can do a pink wreath, sky's the limit here. And I'm giving that a good dry because I'm going to come in with another green on top just for some variation. And this is a more of an olive green, kind of darkening it up in spots. If you don't have olive green, you can actually mix together black and yellow and just kind of play with that ratio of black and yellow until you achieve the color of green that you would like. And drying that completely so that I can come in with my red. And I used Scarlet Red from my palette, and I'm just going to do, as you can see, three just kind of little clusters of 3 berries. And if you don't want to do berries, you could just do, if you still want a pop of color but don't want the berries, you could just do a big red bow, maybe hanging down the front there. You can do whatever you'd like. But I love the little pop of red that that gives. It just makes it that much more festive and happy to me. And I did dry that and I realized the body was kind of invisible. So I'm coming back in. I filled it in with water again, the body, and coming back in with my watered down black and kind of paying attention to the outline of the sheep and then just dabbing it in here throughout the body. If you've missed any of the ornaments that we've done so far, I do have a playlist, so feel free to watch that or just skip around, whichever ones appeal to you. And here I am just painting in a little ground for the sheep to stand on. I'm using blue again, This is a time where I'm going to tell you if you don't like painting this small, if it doesn't appeal to you, this would be adorable on a Christmas card. This would be adorable as a little painting to put in a frame to give to somebody. You could do gift tags. I'm not a fan of hand painting gift tags because I feel like people throw gift tags away, but maybe not. All right. And maybe it's okay if they throw it away. It just feels like a waste to me. I don't know. Okay, using my little frame here that I got from Amazon and just a little slide closure. And I'm not sure if I showed you this part before, but the chains with these frames come separately, but you just snap them on here. And it's just very simple. And there you have it. I hope you have fun with this one and that it puts a smile on your face. We'll see you back here for day 9.